everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another weekend review. So today I'm reviewing issue number 4 of the TMNT Villains Micro-Series, all about the character Alopex. Now, I know I mentioned that if I managed to get issue number 1 of that damn band, I would review it today. So therefore, if you go take a look at the latest Get Your Pull video I did, you'll find out why I'm not reviewing it today. But don't worry, as I promised in that video, I'll promise it here. Next weekend, I will be reviewing that damn band, issue number 1. Alrighty? So, for those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now, right off the bat, yes, I like this cover. And I gotta say, this series so far is now 4 for 4 with having me liking the covers. That's pretty amazing. But anyway, I have the same thing to say about this cover as I did about the last issue, about Old Hob. It's a very simple and basic cover. I like how the character looks. Pretty interesting looking. I like the dark colors. I find they just work so good on this cover. So all in all, yeah, awesome cover. So right off the bat, from the cover alone, yeah, this book's batting 1,000. But now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before we do, I just wanted to mention to any of the newer viewers out there or any newer subscribers that if at any time during this video or any of my past videos you notice that I look up and down at the camera or it sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find it helps the review flow a lot smoother compared to my early reviews where I had no notes at all and I was basically winging it the whole time. I found that it was kind of sloppy. The second reason is, with the notes, let's say I'm reading a certain part of the review and I get stuck. I can backtrack and keep going. Without the notes, if I get stuck, you guys are stuck at home watching me stare off into space until I think of something to say. Not cool. And the third reason, well, basically, memorizing text was never one of my strong suits. So therefore, the notes are actually a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. Alrighty? So, I'm going to give you guys the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and then I'm going to give you my overall verdict. Alrighty? So first off, the good. So basically, who is Alopex and why should you care? Well, writer Brian Lynch and artist Ross Campbell set out to answer that question, and I think they did a phenomenal job at doing just that. Up until now, Alopex hasn't had all that much time to shine. She's mostly being presented as a rather formidable mutation, and while this issue certainly shows more of that, it also brings a whole lot of heart to the character and breathes so much more life into the villain. Now, Lynch does a more than able job crafting a very satisfying standalone story which not only delivers a much appreciated dose of action and rather awesome fights, but also revisits Alopex's origin story in a refreshing manner. We take a stroll down memory lane with Alopex as memories of her pre-mutation life come flashing back to her. The life of a fox may not seem all that enthralling, but Lynch does a fine job connecting it to her current dilemma and wrapping everything up in a way that'll definitely make you want to keep an eye on the character. Now, Campbell does a terrific job with the illustrations. You can feel the speed and force behind each vicious attack in the two big fights, and he successfully animates the variety of locations, from a sleek corporate office to a snow-covered forest. The environments are very big, and they're engrossing, and they're take two. Uh, the environments are very big and engrossing as the characters. It's a detailed yet slightly cartoonish and animated look, and that's a perfect fit for this universe. As for the coloring, each location often has a certain tone to it, but there's always something, vivid thrown into the mix, and it really gives each scene a unique and vivid appearance. This really holds particularly true during the final moments, and it really pays off. There's some really fantastic illustrations of Shredder to be found in the final scenes as well, and I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. Like we see him here going against the turtles. That side profile, that is really cool. I really like that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, take a look at that, huh? Is that cool or what? Oh, amazing. Anyway, now for the bad. No major complaints. IDW continues to do an awesome job expanding the TMNT universe. Now for my verdict. This micro-series issue accomplishes exactly what it set out to do. Prove Alopex is an interesting character and worthy of her own issue. Now, before reading this, I wasn't sold all that much on the mutant. But a tight script, strong plot developments, and solid visuals have made me do a complete 180. If you're digging the current TMNT stuff, then you definitely need to pick this up. Also, may I add, we also get to see a second appearance from the pre-mutated Bebop and Rocksteady in this book. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, there you go, folks. There's your weekend review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If you didn't, give her a thumbs down. Again, and I know you probably are getting sick and tired of me saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway. If I get a thumbs down, well, that just means I got to work harder on pleasing you guys. Also, if you enjoy reviews like this one, take a look around my channel. I got plenty of them, as well as unboxings, backstories on lame comic book characters, etc., etc. Also, while looking around my channel, make sure to like or dislike anything. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And also, while watching any of my videos, make sure to comment on anything, because as I've said before, I love reading viewer comments. And then when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. But after watching this video, don't go away, because I have another episode of What's What with Punisher 88 coming up. I'm going to have some more comic book TV related news for you. I have another top 10 list, and as usual, to round off everything and to start your weekend, another comic book trivia question. Alrighty, so that's it for now. So till the next video, this is Punisher 88 signing off. See ya.